Welcome back to our training on the Corporate Transparency Act. In this video, we are going to discuss exactly what gets reported. There's really three big categories that we're going to be mindful of. I'm going to talk about them briefly in this video here. We will go into details of each of the three categories in subsequent videos, but I want to at least give you a high-level overview. The first category of things that are going to get reported is what's called the reporting company. The reporting company is going to be the actual company that is needing to be reported, right? So my law firm is Avid Esquire Group. The reporting company is going to be Avid Esquire Group, LLC. If I have any trade names, DBAs, any marketing names that I have out there, I will need to report those trade names. I will need to report the principal place of business. Where do I actually operate this business at? It can't be any of those P.O. boxes, those corporate suites that you can hire. It needs to be, where are you physically located at? The jurisdiction of formation. This is what state that your company was formed. And then you need to also include the tax ID number or the EIN number associated with that company. In addition to the reporting company, you need to report what's called the company applicant. The company applicant is the person who is responsible for forming a company. Now, this could be multiple people, right? I'll give you an example. Mickey Mouse wants to form Disney Incorporated, right? But he hires my law firm to form it. Well, in that situation, there's going to be two company applicants. You have Mickey Mouse and then myself as the lawyer that formed it. So there's two company applicants that will need to be reported. Now, keep in mind, the company applicant is only going to be required for companies formed in 2024 and beyond, not for anything previously existing. And then for that, you will need to include the individual's legal contact information. How can the government actually get in touch with that person? Again, no P.O. boxes. Where are they physically located? You need to report their date of birth, and you will need to upload a driver's license or a passport for that individual. Now, for some situations, it may not make sense for you to get all this information. For example, myself, as a lawyer, I form a lot of companies. I do not want to give all of my clients my date of birth and my driver's license or passport. Instead, I give them what's called a FinCEN ID number. This is an ID number. I've already given my information to the federal government. There is a tracking number that's associated with me, and I just give my clients that FinCEN ID number. They plug in that FinCEN ID number. Everything else works just fine, and then they plug in their own information. Next is going to be what's called the beneficial owners. This is, again, very broadly defined. It not only includes anyone who has ownership interest in the company, but also people who have substantial control, so managers, directors, officers. Again, you're going to be required to upload that individual's contact information, their date of birth, as well as a copy of their driver's license or passport, or alternatively, you could include their FinCEN ID, which is what I would recommend that most people do. So that is everything. Those are the three main categories. Now, in the subsequent videos after this, we're really going to break down the company applicants and the beneficial owners so that it's a little bit easier to understand, because the way I described it sounds really easy, right? But of course, as everything with the law, the devil's in the details, and I'm going to really get down into the nitty-gritty for each one of these. We'll see you in the other videos.